If you are new to being a business owner, you're probably making this common mistake, and it's preventing you from long-term stability. I understand how difficult it is starting out. You aren't sure if you've been given bad advice or if things take time and you need to trust the process. Often it feels like if you want it done right, you need to do it all yourself. Is the advice you got from the internet or your family or friends actually good advice? I've found it's taken my clients up to 2 years to find someone like me, looking for someone with the right accounting expertise that wouldn't break the bank. They knew where they wanted to go with their business, but they weren't sure how to get there because they didn't have the right kind of help or were badly burned from bad advice. So I'm here to tell you that there is a better way. It may take a little more time to find the right person for your particular business, but today I can make that search easier. There are 6 key subject matter experts you need to reach out to within the first year of opening your business so you can grow beyond being a solopreneur. And I can help you find those individuals. So you want a business attorney, a CFO advisor, an IT specialist, an HR specialist, a CPA or an enrolled agent tax specialist, and a financial advisor for your investments. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, 80% of the new businesses do make it past their first year, but there's still a risk that between 45 to 51% don't make it past 5 years. So in order for your business to go from surviving to thriving, you need the help of subject matter experts, SMEs, as part of your team. All of these roles are fractional or as needed, depending on the business activities you're planning and experiencing. These are not full-time positions, and you can find a SME that specializes in their function for a business like yours for a more manageable price point. So remember, finding the right SME is not an instantaneous process. Plan to spend time interviewing a few people in each discipline to find the right experts for you and your business, because you want to make sure they know what they're talking about, but that you also feel comfortable with them. Here are the 7 SMEs you really will want to hire for either an one-time engagement or an ongoing contract. So a business attorney, you need them for general business attorneys for litigation and legal conflicts between employer and employee. A CFO advisor, they help you set up your accounting department and oversee it. They set up your financial reporting, dashboards, monthly reporting package. They help to transition from day to day a business owner into a CEO who uses strategic planning in the business. An IT specialist. In today's world, this is really a key SME. You need to have somebody that can set up your server, your PC, your printer needs, set up your data security measures, and perform offsite backups. Be your help desk. An HR specialist, to be able to set up the documentation and processes for having employees. This is a critical one as well, because mishandling an employee situation can put your business in danger. A CPA or an enrolled agent, a tax specialist, to do the annual taxes for the business. Perhaps do your own taxes. It's best that you have the same advisor for both, because then they understand what your challenges are, what your needs are, and they can give you the appropriately taxed advice beyond just performing the preparation of your return. A financial advisor. So your business is going to grow and do well and have profits. So you need somebody in the wealth management advisory that can help set up with retirement plans, specific tax strategies for business, or investment strategies. Again, it's really best you have the same financial advisor for both, for the same reason as the taxes. So when would you need these SMEs? A business attorney during the formation of a new business, or quite frankly, as needed, whether maybe looking at contracts, setting up NDAs, whatever the case may be. CFO advisor. Well, in a new business within the first year, when your business starts to grow, that's a really critical point to have somebody that can help you with the strategic goals and objectives to continue that growth. And when you're not sure what your financials are telling you or how to even use them, The IT specialist. Again, initial setup in your business, routine offsite backup and security checks, and as needed for help desk requirements. And they can do all of that virtually. So you don't have to worry about someone coming to your office or your home if you're working virtually. In today's world, we have so many threats in the IT world, then we want to make sure that we have the right subject matter expert to protect our business and protect our information. So the CPA, the Enrolled Agent Tax Specialist, after your first year of business, obviously you need to do your first return. When you move to a new tax specialist and not just as a tax time. So you want to make sure that you have the right person. And you may have the right person for now, but later you may find you need someone that's a little more experienced in other areas. And so that's when you would move to a new tax specialist. The financial advisor. After your first year of business, if your business has been operating for more than a year, then as soon as possible. So how often would you meet with each one of these? Business attorney, during the formation of a new business, again, as needed, because you don't really want to spend a whole lot of money and time when it's not needed. The CFO advisor. So again, your new business within the first year. Then when your business is growing, when you're not sure what your financials are telling you or how to use them. Again, a CFO advisor can help you look at historically what's happening, help you project the future, look at your pricing, look at how much your employees are actually costing you, how to combine your burden rate for your labor into your pricing and therefore into your volume, to look at your client mix, to really try to figure out what's the best strategy and goal for my business. The IT specialist, initial setup of your IT needs, monthly engagement for your IT department for an as-needed basis. I have this. This is critical. If your laptop or your computer's not working, or you can't print, or you've been hacked, you need someone that can take care of that right away. An HR specialist, an initial setup prior to hiring an employee. You want to have an employee's manual. You want to have the documents that you need to, guide that employee through their employment with you. And those would be things like new hire documents. It would be performance documents. And unfortunately, even documents to terminate employment. CPA and an enrolled agent tax specialist. Twice a year is really best, obviously, when the year is done. And then during the year, probably around August or September, you want to meet with that person because there may be changes in the tax laws that you're not aware of. In this pre-pandemic world, we're finding there's a lot of things the government is doing, things that they're changing, dates that are moving. So you want somebody that is on top of all the things for you. The financial advisor. I have one personally, and I do it quarterly for performance reviews. It allows you to tweak whatever you need to be doing. And then annually for goal setting. So we always meet with ours at the end of the year, take a look at, do we need like a tax write-up, those kinds of things. And then what do we want to do for the next year? How do we want to balance our portfolio? Finding the right SMEs and trusted advisor does take time and effort. So outside of someone like myself that would bring to the table a vetted group of individuals that will provide you with the same customer service and commitment to your business as me. But you can also look online. LinkedIn profiles are good. Facebook networking groups, you can reach out and say, do you know somebody? Alignable profiles and groups, same thing. And then there's local or in-person resources. The Chamber of Commerce, again, the local BNI chapter, a great place to do. And there are Eventbrite networking events. So if you want to know more about where to look and what to look at, reach out to me, Ina Masten, as I've spent years cultivating networking relationships and finding professionals to add to my SME network. So I have a dream of SMEs and professionals that I can recommend to my clients so we can work together to support your needs.